What if you could be consciously aware and in control of your dreams while you're dreaming? What if you could add 18 years of productive time to your life? What if you could go off on adventures and have fun, learn about yourself and your life, solve problems, all while you're sleeping and dreaming? Interested? Well, I'm Edey Caldwell, and I'm here to share some fascinating information that I have with you on lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming, what is that? Well, it's being aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming, and not only that, it's learning to be in control of the direction of your dream, being in control of all that dream time. About 1/3 of your life is spent dreaming. And remember those 18 years I mentioned to you? About 60% or more of sleep time. Lucid dreamers spend dreaming, and not only dreaming, being very productive with this time, these years. Learning about themselves, solving problems, all kinds of things that can be done while you're dreaming when you're consciously aware and very in control of your dreams. I've done a lot of research and study on lucid dreaming, and I'm very familiar with the inner workings of the mind, being that I am certified at the master level as a hypnotherapist and with NLP, and I utilize this in my practice as a life and success coach. So moving on to why lucid dreaming is such a high value to you. I know several lucid dreamers, and as I said, I'm one myself. One is a scientist and inventor who utilizes his lucid dream time to solve work problems, inventions, even high math problems that during his waking life he is not very good with. However, he awakes each morning with all the scenarios and outcomes worked out, perfect solution to the problem that he went to sleep with, the perfect answer. He always wakes up with that answer. Another woman that I know used her lucid dreaming to work on a painful shoulder she'd been dealing with for a long time. She used her lucid dream time to heal her painful shoulder. Do you have any health issues you'd like to work on? With 18 years of a productive life, productive years, you can be consciously aware of and in control of? I could mention many, many more experiences with lucid dreams. But let's go on now to a little more information about how you would go about lucid dreaming. 3 main steps to lucid dreaming. Remember, this is a step-by-step process, as was when we learned to walk before we could run and crawl before we could walk. Just keep that in mind. So, 3 basic steps. Step 1. First, you have to be aware that you do indeed dream. Dreaming is a natural function, as is eating and sleeping. Whether you're aware of dreaming or not, yes, indeed you do. So step 2. Now you're finding yourself lucid in your dreams. Lucid means that you're aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. Literally, you're dreaming and you're, wow, I'm dreaming. There's different stages of being lucid. Being aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming, possibly just that. Being an observer, such as viewing a movie, being an actual participant within that movie, and then moving on to step 3, which is learning to take control and direct the course of your dream. Preset intentions, accomplishing these things while you're dreaming, and waking up with answers to preset problems, questions, answers, things like that. So let me give you some tips on those steps. So 1, even if you do dream, are you aware of every dream you have with all the details? Okay. To become lucid and very good with lucid dreaming, you start first, as you did when you were learning to walk, crawling before you learned to walk, before you could run. Starting with step 1, becoming very familiar with your dreams. Keep a journal and a bed, literally in bed with you, and either a flashlight or a bedside lamp. And immediately upon waking, either during the night or in the morning, you write down every aspect of your dream that you can recall. If you don't recall that you dream, simply lie there a few minutes and allow yourself to Just ask yourself, was I dreaming? And if I was, what was my dream? And if you get a color or a sound or an image, a symbol, a sensation or a feeling, write that all down, because that will lead to remembering other things. So as you continue doing this, you will remember your dreams more and more, which is a vital step, of course, to becoming lucid and being aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. So step 2. Some tips to step 2 to find yourself lucid. Listening to binaural beats helps. These are 2 beats that's played, you listen to it with a headset, a beat in each ear, and the brain compensates by putting you into a theta state. This actually is wonderful to help you relax as well as helping you become lucid. Another tip is to be very aware of your dream signs. What are dream signs? They are things that are off in dreams, such as looking into a mirror. When you're dreaming, it will either be a fuzzy reflection back or someone else, which you'll feel is you, either known or unknown to yourself, will be staring back in your reflection. That's a dream sign. Looking at a clock or words on a page, they either will change when you look away and look back. Maybe the page or the clock will disappear. Another tip is flicking the light switch. Normally it won't work in a dream, or leaning on a wall. You'll fall through it in a dream normally. So these are just a few of the tips for recognizing that you're dreaming. And when you recognize them, you'll almost always immediately become lucid. You'll almost always become aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. So in step 2, you're asking yourself, am I awake or am I dreaming? And get into the habit of asking yourself this during the day. Because what you make a habit during the day, during your awake time, you will be doing automatically, naturally, second naturally, in your sleep while you're dreaming. You'll be looking for dream signs. Am I awake? Am I asleep? So now we're moving on to step 3, where you're aware that you're lucid, you recognize dream signs, you're comfortable with being lucid, you're finding out what time of the sleep, your sleep pattern that you're lucid. You're becoming more and more familiar and comfortable with it, and you're ready to start taking control. Here are 2 tips for taking control while you're lucid, being aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming, starting to take control. This first one is a very powerful step in taking control of the direction your dreams are. Pre-plan before you go to sleep that when you tell yourself in your mind or say it out loud, I want to wake up right now, that you will instantly wake up in your dream. This is a very powerful step to taking control in your dream. So you're lucid, you're aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming, and you tell yourself, I want to wake up right now. You're awake. So you're controlling when you get in and out of dreams. And that's another tip to becoming lucid, is when you wake up from a dream and you decide to re-enter that dream, you'll almost always become lucid and aware that you're dreaming. It's very fun at this point, as it was when you learned to crawl and really felt that you were getting somewhere. And another tip for taking control of your dreams while you're dreaming, when you're lucid, is to pre-plan that you're going to turn over physically in bed while you're sleeping. Because when you do this while you're dreaming, it changes the direction and the course and the outcome of your dream. So these are 2 very powerful techniques to learn and get very good at before you learn some more techniques, which I have on my website with a lot more information on lucid dreaming. So remember, have fun with your lucid dreaming. It's a step-by-step process that I learned, and I guarantee you can learn it if I learned it, because I learned it when I saw they were learning it. I learned how to. So have fun. May all your dreams come true. Sweet dreams. Thank you.